Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about a Netflix drama called The Empress. So let's get into it. The Empress is based on the love story of Elizabeth, the Empress of Austria, and her husband, Franz Joseph I of Austria. Now, I've only seen season 1 in full. I've seen a bit of season 2, but I'm going to be dropping it. But I wanted to do a review of season 1. So let's get into it. So, in the story, I'm only really going to be analysing it from the story's perspective, not really history, so forgive me for that. If you want further information, you can go on and research it yourself. So, in the story, her sister is supposed to be marrying the Franz Joseph of Austria, but he finds her sister really boring. So our female lead is way more exciting. She's full of life, she's vivacious, and so he kisses her and he's like, I want you to be my empress, not your sister. It causes this whole uproar because her mother does not want her to be empress, doesn't think she's fit to be empress. She finds that pretty insulting. She goes ahead and becomes empress anyway. And she finds that even though she loves Franz Joseph of Austria, like, the problem is that she doesn't have the freedom as empress that she had when she was an empress. And it's a big battle in season 1, like her wanting to do what she wants to, but being controlled by everybody telling her she has to act a particular way. And although her and her husband have great chemistry and they're like super in love, that's something they argue about on a regular basis. And I know from the little I've watched of season 2 that they continue to kind of argue about it in season 2 as well. Mainly I enjoyed watching season 1 because their chemistry was super intense. They were clearly really in love with each other and loved being around each other. But unfortunately, when you're like a ruler of a whole kingdom, love is not enough to sustain a relationship. And I think that continues on into season 2 because she experiences some personal things with like motherhood that makes it very difficult for her to kind of still feel in love with her husband and still feel very supported by him. But ultimately, the relationship from that perspective was quite interesting. I liked the costumes and the scenery. Honestly, I don't know how historically accurate the costumes were. I am not somebody that is obsessed with historical accuracy. I mean, I watched Rain on CW. If I really cared about historical accuracy, I probably wouldn't have been able to sit through Rain. So, I mean, I don't really care about historical accuracy, but I liked the acting, I liked the costumes, I liked the scenery, the different locations that they were at was pretty interesting. That's really all I have to say about this show, honestly. The main reason I'm watching season 2 is because I'm not really invested in watching their relationship break down because of really intense personal problems she has in season 2. That's not really going to be a fun watch for me, so I'm just leaving it at season 1, watching that in full, and I'm not going to be watching season 2 or season 3 for that matter. I know, the only thing I do know in real life is that he had multiple mistresses, he cheated on her, she had a really severe eating disorder, probably as a result of his many mistresses, and she didn't really have the best relationship with her children. She was very obsessed with just keeping a particular frame and a particular weight, and I have a feeling that majorly affected her relationships with her children. So, I see a little bit of that in season 2, but that's honestly my limit, okay? That's all I kind of am interested in. But, I mean, if you're more like a history buff and you're into Austrian history and you want to know more about it, definitely check it out on Netflix. The season 3 will be the last season. So, you can go ahead and watch the first 2. They're currently available on Netflix. If you want to watch season 3, that's also available. Let me know if you plan on checking it out in the comments below, or if you know any more information about this particular historical period that you want to talk about in the comments below. I can talk about it in the comments, I just would rather not make it into a whole video. This is just a drama channel, not a history channel. Sometimes I want to get to the history, sometimes I don't. In this case, I don't feel like it, so yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. If you like my channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, please hit the like button below. Bye-bye.